Good evening, everybody! Jason here from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, streaming on Treaty 7 land, home of the Blackfoot Confederacy, the Tsuu Nation, and the Stoney Nakoda Nation, along with the Métis Nation of Alberta Region 3. Welcome to Day 13 of 100 Days of Gaming! Raid the Arcade! 100 Days of Gaming is part of Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and coworkers that all go towards your local children's hospital, and then you get to play games for 24 hours on November 6th. I'm playing games to help raise money for the Alberta Children's Hospital right here in Calgary that helps out over 100,000 sick and injured children each year. I've been part of Extra Life for 9 years now, and it's a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good, and you can donate in the links below. In August, Extra Life also celebrates tabletop gaming with Tabletop Appreciation Weekend, August 21st to 22nd. Get ready for game day in November by playing tabletop games this month and get your fundraising going. Because anyone who raises $150 in August will get a full set of these Extra Life dice from our friends at Heartbeat Dice, and the box even lights up. So get in those donations now and help set a new fundraising record. Last year in 2020, over 43,000 participants in 113 countries helped over 10 million kids at 170 Children's Miracle Network hospitals across Canada and the US by raising over $17.4 million. Excuse me, but Extra Life just keeps getting bigger and better every year, but we can't do it without your help. So, if you would like to know more about Extra Life, or if you'd like to sign up yourself, go to www.extra-life.org. Or if you'd like to help me in my fundraising efforts for the Alberta Children's Hospital, you can do so in the links below, and I will just drop a link in the chat for you. So, tonight on Day 13 of 100 Days of Gaming, tonight I dug out the Nintendo Switch, and to date I will be playing F-Zero, one of the original launch titles for the Super Nintendo in North America. It released in 1991, and let's just go right on in. Okay, a little bit of personal history with F-Zero before I start. Yeah, when we got our Super Nintendo back when it first came out, the only game that it came with was Super Mario World. Remember the days when video games came with pack-in titles? Yeah, wistful days. But there was a video store in a little strip mall a short walk away from our home, so me and my sister would often rent their copy of F-Zero. Now, the cartridge had a battery backup, which would save all your lap times, but one thing that me and my sister would do is that we'd actually record on paper our lap times, so that way when we rented that copy again, and if somebody beat our lap times or somebody erased all the lap times, then we'd still have some proof as to our best times. And then later on, when we bought a copy of the game, we decided to keep the record keeping simple by my sister just using one of the cars and me using exclusively one of the other cars as well. So let's just dive right in here with a Grand Prix. Yeah, I had to use the Wild Goose for our record keeping, and my sister got to use the Fire Stingray. It's because it's the fastest one of the bunch, and she actually bought the game, so that meant, yeah, she makes the rules. So, but this is my copy of the game, so I'm going to be doing the Fire Stingray. So, Night League, it's actually been a while. Let's go beginner class. Yeah, if you deke to the right, if you deke it to the right immediately after launch, you can get a boost of speed when somebody tries to... Oh, it's been a while. Yeah, normally in racing games I think brakes are for wussies, but... Yeah, but when you can easily do 400 clicks... Out of the way, dude. Okay, I think the muscle memory is now starting to kick back in. Right, so once you complete a lap, you get 1 use of your turbo, indicated by the green S's in the lower right. I find it useful for long straightaways or zipping past the gravel like this. Whoops! Sorry, dude. Yeah, but that's the pit zone. It replenishes your power. That's at the upper right of the screen. If your power drops too low, you start losing speed. But if it drops to 0, it's game over. Just like that flashing guy I just passed. My sister and I called him the bomb car. Hey! Okay, and first place! Oh, I got a follower. Thank you very much for following, Fragilities. Okay, but looks like I didn't set any new records. No new lap time or new best overall race time. But yeah, that's okay. I'm just shaking off the cobwebs and just waiting for the ye old 30-year-old muscle memory just to kick back in. Oops. It has been a long time. Yeah, so it's a good thing that Nintendo decided to put F-Zero on Switch Online. But yeah, but the last F-Zero release that I'm aware of was actually F-Zero GX on the GameCube. So I'm kind of thinking, like I'll bet there's all kinds of reasons why they haven't released any game in the F-Zero series for a long time. It seems like that the franchise has gone into hibernation, if you ask me. Yeah, I think I remember reading an interview somewhere. Can't recall. It was with somebody at Nintendo. Can't recall who. Maybe it was Miyamoto, but I'm not sure. But I think they said that they could release an F-Zero game. They could have done one on the Wii, the Wii U, or the Switch. But they don't know what new thing that they can bring to. They don't know what new thing that they can do with the series. I would like to see them try, though. Like maybe. Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, one thing that I like Nintendo to do with the F-Zero series, I would like them to do an HD remaster of F-Zero GX on the GameCube, release it for the Switch, but also include all of the content that was in F-Zero AX, its arcade game counterpart. That's what I would like to see. Ooh. As the thing's got the strongest armor, I could take a hit or two. Ooh, but not from that guy. Oh! Yeah, actually I'm going to try and rewind around that one. Uh-oh, power down. Okay, I'm going to have to be careful. I'm looking at being eliminated here. Yep, just feather the brake. Uh-oh. Third place. Okay, yes, as I was saying, one thing that would be on my wish list for a new F-Zero game, if they don't think they could do anything new with the series, maybe instead they could do an HD remaster of F-Zero GX for the Switch. Include all the content from the original GameCube game, include all the content from the arcade counterpart, and I did actually play F-Zero AX once or twice. Yeah, one time when I was in Toronto, ages ago, after taking one of my first cross-country train trips, I found out through, I forget where, but there was this arcade in downtown Toronto that had an F-Zero AX machine, and I knew that if you plugged in your GameCube memory card with an F-Zero GX save, you can unlock content, I think, in both games. So I made sure to pack my Nintendo GameCube memory card. I kept it in my camera case, and actually I made sure to have it with me when I was doing my sightseeing day. I found the arcade, played a couple rounds, and if memory serves me right, I did get the unlocks. And also, when I was last in Las Vegas 3 years ago for the 2018 Final Fantasy XIV Fan Fest, I visited Circus, and in the video arcade there, they had an F-Zero AX machine. And I think that machine had definitely seen better days, but in any case, if you've got, anyway, the bottom line is that if you've still got your copy of F-Zero GX on your memory card, there are still AX arcade machines out there, so keep an eye out for them. Whoop. Yeah, now as for the proper sequel for this game, F-Zero X, actually I passed on a Nintendo 64. That's right, yep, I have played an N64, I've played some N64 games, but I have never actually owned one. So if Nintendo decides to get back into the MIDI console market with an N64 Mini, I'm actually on the fence if I get one or not. But I have played F-Zero X. I did get it on the Wii Virtual Console. And earlier, when I started doing these charity streams, I did literally dust off my Wii U because I got a refurbished Wii U direct from Nintendo when it was announced that when they were going to be shutting down the online services for the original Wii, including the shop. So I wanted to transfer over all my digital content over to let's just say operational e-commerce platform. Right, so when I dusted off my Wii U not too long ago, so I can play some of the games I've got on here, yep, my copy of F-Zero X was still there. So maybe sometime during these 100 days, I will head back into the world of N64 games and play F-Zero X for you for an hour for your entertainment pleasure. Oh, second place! And I got a 1-up. Okay, no new lap times. No new best time, but okay. Yeah, still looking good. This is very casual. This is a very casual F-Zero stream. Okay, Deathwind 1. Now, as I remember, this game does have some wind, so you got to drive it to the wind, or else you'll get thrown off course into the magnetized guardrails, and nobody wants that. Oh well, at least this track is very simple. And the way that this track was designed, you have no choice but to go into the pit zone. Yeah, actually, the car that I had to limit myself to was the green one. Yep, the Wild Goose. Yep, the one that's driven by Pico, the alien bounty hunter, and this track is on his home world, according to the game's lore. So maybe the reason I'm bouncing around so much is that I'm not used to how the Fire Stingray handles. Yeah, perfect straightaway. But not so perfect dismount. Okay, now I've got a full set of turbo. So use them or lose them. Oh, that's not working. Ack. Okay, folks, here it is. I'm going to start driving the other way. I'm going to drive like a maniac, and I am going to blow up for you. This is all for fun. Oh, can I? Boom! That's always such a shock when you explode in this game. Okay, I'm actually going to rewind right before I lost control. So there we go, first place. All right, new record time and new best lap time. Nice. Yeah, but I know that I used the rewind that time, so it's a record with an asterisk. Okay, now, well, at least this track has no wind. Gotta say, though, you really gotta dig all that music for all these launch title Super Nintendo games. I think that a term that I've heard bandied around for that is 90s Japanese 16-bit jazz or something to that effect. Okay, now that I've gotten my first booster, this track actually has a shortcut. Oops! And a shortcut that didn't work. Let's try that again. What shall, because those are landmines. Oh, no, you don't. Ooh. Hey, watch where you're driving, jerks. I know with the armor that the Fire Stingray has, I can take a couple of hits and bounce around like I'm in a pinball machine just a little bit, but... Oh, but not like that. Ooh, almost hit that bomb car. Okay. Okay, final lap. Let's save this boost for when I really need it. Yeah, right now I'm actually playing the game with a Switch Pro controller. So it's good, but I'm thinking that the muscle memory hasn't quite kicked back in because, while the Pro controller is really good, it still ain't the classic SNES controller. I have thought from time to time about getting the special NES and SNES Joy-Cons that Nintendo makes up for the Switch, but I just haven't gotten around to it. It's just more stuff, and I'm trying to stay decluttered. Okay, did rather mediocre on some of these races. Yeah, but I will say those sci-fi racing games are a lost art. Yeah, that's why whenever I go to stuff like PAX, I'm always eager just to see if anybody is taking a stab at the sci-fi racer genre. Okay, so let's see. Okay, third best time. Okay. Big Blue, third best time. Okay. Sand Ocean, third best time. I'm detecting a theme here. Deathwind 1. Oh, best time. Best lap. And Silence, third best time. Okay. Okay, let's try the next Grand Prix. And this time, yeah, let's pick the Wild Goose for this one. Again, this was my car, Queen League Beginner. So again, this is a very casual F-Zero stream. Not trying to do any tricks or speed run or set any record times. Just very casually zipping miles above a sprawling gigaopolis at 424 clicks an hour. So for me, this is a Sunday drive. Gotta say though, when I first saw F-Zero in action, along with some of the other launch titles like Pilot Wings that really show off what all this Mode 7 can do, I was truly in awe at the true level of speed that it was able to simulate. Oops. Okay, I think I'm doing better this time. Again, maybe mostly because I did most of all my F-Zero career racing back in the day in the Wild Goose. Yeah, but you won't see me trying this out on Games Done Quick anytime soon. Yeah, that knocked a couple of fractions off my time. Alright, first place. And I know that this is the first time I've gone through these tracks here on the Switch, so of course I'll be setting best times. Yeah, one thing that I really liked, and it was visible right there at the start of the race, is that you could see all the streaking lights down below in order to simulate all the other people in cars and vehicles and whatnot all going below. I just think that helped. Little details like that just helped. Just will add to the little bit of the world building of F-Zero. Like, admittedly, like there's really not much of a plot to this game. It's more or less go fast, coming first. Yeah, those strips along the sides are magnets. They pull your car toward the edge, so you'll want to try to lean against them. Yeah, lean the other way, just like that, so you don't get pulled in by the magnets. Okay, gotta watch out, there's a bomb car here. Uh-oh. Okay, hit the turbo and... Oops! Ouch! It's okay, I'm good. Oops. Ouch. Okay, I'm not good. Okay, just let go of the stick for a couple seconds and just let your hovercraft fix itself. Yeah! Oh, first place, and I got a 1-up. Too bad I don't know what my old lap times were back from our old copy of F-Zero. I know that we traded it away at some point. And if so, I think I would have erased all the data beforehand so that whoever got that copy wouldn't see all of our old lap times. But I almost wish I still had some of my old lap times so that reviews are better than what me and my sister achieved. I could rub these better times in her face right now. Okay, so it's coming up to 10:30, so it looks like that this is actually a good time for a station break. So you're watching me play F-Zero as part of 100 Days of Gaming, Raid the Arcade. 100 Days of Gaming is part of Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. If you want to play games that heal kids, go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and then start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers. And all those pledges go toward your local children's hospital, and then you get to play games for 24 hours on November 6th. Or if November 6th is so good for you, you can play whenever you like. Or if 24 hours is no good for you, you can play as long as you like. You play whatever you like, wherever you like, it's all good. Because with the power of video games, you are changing kids' health and changing the future. I've been part of Extra Life now for 9 years, and I'm helping raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital right here in Calgary. That helps out over 100,000 sick and injured children every year. And I'm telling you, in the 9 years that I've been part of this, me and my friends that are part of the Extra Life Calgary Guild, and we've really seen firsthand how a lot of the good Extra Lifers are doing for children's hospitals all across the nation. And the fun just keeps on coming because August is Tabletop Month here at Extra Life, and Tabletop Appreciation Weekend is August 21st and 22nd. So tabletop players, get your tabletop game ongoing, because if you fundraise $150 in August, you'll get a set of these sweet Extra Life dice from our friends at Heartbeat Dice, and frankly, I want them. Right, so you can donate to my fundraising efforts for the Alberta Children's Hospital in the links below, and I just dropped a link in the Twitch chat. So, yeah, to be blunt, I want them. Last year in 2020, over 43,000 participants in 113 countries helped over 10 million kids at 170 children's hospitals across Canada and the United States by raising over $17.4 million. And those numbers just keep getting bigger and better every year, but we can't do it without your help. So if you'd like to know more about Extra Life, or if you'd like to learn more, go to www.extra-life.org. Or again, if you'd like to help my fundraising for the Alberta Children's Hospital, you can do so in the links below. Okay, and now let's get back to F-Zero as part of 100 Days of Gaming. Raid the Arcade. Okay, sorry, I was getting a sip of Coke. Yeah, that race didn't start off as well as I'd hoped. Ooh. Oh, my card's a little wild on the stick today. Yeah, that's that lit up section right after the jumps. That's actually exposed sections of this magnetic hovercraft powering track. So you do not want to land on there. It's essentially their spikes. Okay, final lap. Oh, that was close. Yeah, first place. Okay. Okay, times? Okay, let's move on. Okay, Whiteland 1. Actually, I think according to the game's lore, this isn't an Arctic level, or rather an Arctic world, but ouch. But really, it's like crystal. Apparently, according to the game's lore, this planet exports valuable crystals all over the galaxy. But one thing that I like to do, it's that I know it's entirely psychoschematic. It's just that, well, here in Calgary, it's been rather hot off and on for the last little while. Like we're talking like 30-degree temperatures. So one thing that I find that helps a little bit is that, well, the room where my computer setup is, where I'm playing right now, is actually in our basement. So it's actually rather comfortable in here. But another thing that I like to do is that I like to, when it's really hot out, I like to play an ice level in games. Right, so back in my World of Warcraft days, I went to one of the snow-covered levels, rather one of the snow-covered zones in the game. It's been a while, I can't even remember what they're called or anything like that. Or I just play any ice level in in any game, and that would help trick my mind by seeing all these snowy images. I find it actually helped a little bit with cooling off. And I just got an extra life! Yeah, I know I've been doing this for about 2 weeks now, but I've got to remind myself, don't call them one-ups when I'm on stream, call them extra lives. Always be branding. Okay, final lap. Okay, I'll save boost for when I really need it. Oh, that one was a bit too close for my liking. Yeah, first place again. Yeah, one thing that I noticed right away about how this track is White Land 2, and the music is a much faster remix of the music that was just heard on White Land 1. Okay, so for a bit of a shortcut, you can zip over those clusters of guardrails, but you will lose energy, so you better make sure that you zip across. Oh! Oh! Oh man, I hit the jump on re-entry. Yeah, see, just like that. You'll zip ahead a little bit, and you'll shave a couple of seconds off your time. But make sure you better do it at full power. Yeah, I'll bet that's probably a trick that speedrunners do. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever attempt a video game speedrun myself. I think I lack the time or an inclination to do such a thing. But one time I was watching Games Done Quick, and I donated that year. I think that year, I can't recall which charity they were supporting that year, but that year, oops! Okay, got distracted with one of my tales about my history in gaming, but easily remedied. Okay, so this victory will have an asterisk next to it. But anyway, one year I was watching Games Done Quick, and that year they had a giveaway. If you donated to the charity they were supporting that year, you get entered into a giveaway for an NES Classic Mini. Now, that was just when they came out, and NES Classic Minis were so rare to get a hold of. You couldn't get them for love nor money. So yeah, I contributed to Games Done Quick that year. Yeah, I didn't get the NES Mini, but it's all for a good cause. But then Nintendo started making more, so I got mine then. And all was right with the world. With the first place finish. Okay, first place all the way there through race number 1. And first place with race number 2. Yeah, eat my ion trail, boys. Yeah. First place in number 3. First place in number 4. Yeah, I guess that was why I was doing so not so great when I was doing the Night League earlier. I guess I'm just too used to using the Wild Goose after having to exclusively race it on me and my sister's copy of F-Zero for so many years. Okay, I know I set new records for all the races, rather for all the tracks, so I'm not going to look there. Okay, so let's start up another Grand Prix, again with the Wild Goose, and let's do beginner class in the King League. Yeah, I know the graphics are very low res compared to what we get today, but I just like seeing Mute City at night like this. Whoop, whoop. Oh, those are landmines. You do not want to hit those. Yeah, just zip right past all the landmines. Okay, so getting back to some of my own personal gaming history, yeah, I guess it could be considered that the Wipeout series could be considered F-Zero's direct competitor in the sci-fi racing biz, for lack of a better word. But I never owned an original PlayStation. I rented one, but I never got one. A PS2 was my first PlayStation, and I still have it. But I never tried Wipeout. Rather, I did try some versions of the game that did come out later. In fact, I know that a demo of the game was available on PS4, and I played that not too long ago. But, oh, ouch! Oh. Okay, that was tense. But yeah, I did try some of the Wipeout games before, but yeah, I just couldn't get into them. I guess that the controls were just a little bit too fidgety. But still, I do appreciate that they're there, and I kind of dug Wipeout's whole look and graphic design. Like here in Canada, we have a TV channel that used to be called Space, the Imagination Station. Now it's called Sci-Fi Channel. So yeah, I guess what they air. But after a show, but for the first several years when they were on the air, after a show was over, they'd air filler material between the end of the show and when the start of the next show started, and usually meant like short films or news about science and space and games and movies and other stuff as well. And one thing that they'd air frequently were like-minded music videos. Not to be surprising, considering that they were a sister channel to the nation's music station, Much Music. But one video that they'd air rather frequently was Fluke's Atom Bomb music video. And that one had a lot of imagery from the Wipeout games in it. And when I was actually trying to tape all of Babylon 5, and they did air a couple of times, so if I still had all my old VHS tapes, that I'd have a copy of that music video on them somewhere. But now it's just a click away on YouTube. Yeah, zip right by. Oop! Oop, oop, oop. Those... I know, it's just that it's just that in this particular style of racing games, you're almost instinctively want to go towards the speed boost zones, but here on this particular track, it's a trap. Yeah, there's no drafting in this game. So no picking up speed by tailgating the guy ahead of you. Yeah, I don't think physics engines were a thing back in those days. Whoops. Oh. Okay, this is going to be tough. Yeah, when your power is down like that, it lowers your top speed. So you got to be careful. Like I'm on the... Whoop, Ah! Okay, that didn't work. Okay, yeah, actually this time I'm not actually going to rewind. I am actually going to... Oh, I'm going to call that a proper crash out, and I'm going to cash in one of my extra lives. Yeah, you can hit those boost zones if you're careful. And I am not particularly careful. Yeah, I must admit, when it comes to racing games, I'm a leadfoot. Get back here. That was a close one. So my taste in racing games tends to go either towards sci-fi racing games. Oh, extra life! So, my taste in racing games tend to go towards sci-fi racers like F-Zero, and of course, Mario Kart. Gotta love Mario Kart. But when it comes to the more realistic racing games, really the only ones I ever played were Gran Turismo and Forza Motorsport, and Forza Horizon as well. It's because that when I rented my first PlayStation, I actually owned copies of Gran Turismo 1 and 2, and I got GT3 when I got my first PS2. Rather, my PS2. I still have it. But then when I got my first Xbox 360, one of the original white curvy ones, it came with a copy of Forza Motorsport 2. And I've been a fan of the Forza Motorsport series ever since. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the new Forza that's coming out soon for the rather in the works for the Series X. Yeah, but I still like one of the big conceits of Forza Horizon is that it is a way more of an arcade racing experience. So in that one, you are rewarded and in fact encouraged to drive like a maniac. Hey, no fair. Your position in the race doesn't change until you actually reconnect with the track. I just noticed that. Ouch. Okay, I'm going to use one of the boosts when I reach near on that last section right before the finish line. I'm going to keep one of these turbos in the tank. Ouch! Sometimes I wonder if those bomb cars, I wonder if they were actually part of the regular race hazards or if they are just nameless jobber racers. Like jobbers. They're those no-name wrestlers that appear on some WWE event, and it's their job, like, just to get beaten up by the superstar. So I'm now wondering if those flashing cars, I wonder if they're the F-Zero equivalent of jobbers. Okay, my mind goes strange places when I game. I'm very much overthinking this. I know all I should think about that car is do not hit it. Oh, Jason, what did I tell you to do? Yes! Just snuck right ahead. Whoops! Oh, hit the wrong button there. Okay, here we go. Next to last race. I always have a tendency to overcorrect in games like this, so... Whoa! I forgot about the landmines. Extra life! Oops! Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna rewind that time. Again, I always overcorrect. Yep, just take your thumb off the D-pad, Jason. If your ship is getting out of control, just walk away. You know, I almost wish that that there was a rear view mirror function so I could just see how much rubber banding there is between me and the other 3 character cars. Yeah, I've got turbo, so use them or lose them. Oh, thought that was the final lap. Nope, this is the final lap. Yeah, first place again. Okay, Firefield. Now this is the last race of the game. Okay, it's actually coming up on 11 o'clock. And normally I'll be wrapping things up right about now, but let's just finish this race first. But not like that. Wait a minute, how can ice exist here on this fire planet? It must be hot ice. Oh yeah, if I went that other way, in that little 90-degree straightaway that's on the very end of the track, that's the pit zone. I should have gone in there. I'm doing okay, but... yeah, really can't feather the brake on tight turns like that. You know, I am actually going to rewind that. Oh well, but at least the pit zone gives you a speed boost on your way out. Oh geez, another bomb. Okay, I think I better save my last turbo for when I really need it. When I'm sure I can pull it off. Zoom! Okay, 2 laps left. I can do this. Yeah, sorry for not being a little bit more talkative, folks, but I kind of want to concentrate on this part. Ouch! Yeah, this ain't looking good, but... Okay, final lap, Jason. You can do this. I'll save my turbo until the very end. Better watch out because somebody's coming up right behind me. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute, character car. You hit one of those. You hit one of those. Just graze one of those bomb cards. Why didn't you blow? Third place came in just under the wire. Okay, let's see how I did throughout the whole Grand Prix. Got all first place in there, nice. Yeah, got mostly first place in there, that's nice. Excuse me, just finishing up my Coke. Finished first place. Yeah, good thing, yeah, there's no point system. It all comes down on just where you finish at the very end. And yeah, just barely squeaked in on that one. Okay, and again, I knew I set records all those times, so I'm not going to look at them. Okay, so, and that's 1991's F-Zero, one of the original Super Nintendo launch titles. And thanks for watching me play for the last hour. So, you've been watching me play F-Zero as part of 100 Days of Gaming, Raid the Arcade. 100 Days of Gaming is part of Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon. That's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and then start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and coworkers that all go towards your friendly local children's hospital. Then you get to play games for 24 hours on November 6th. Or play whenever you like, as long as you like, because with the power of video games, you're changing kids' health to change the future. I've been part of Extra Life now for 9 years. And I'm playing games to help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital right here in Calgary that helps out over 100,000 sick and injured children every year. And Extra Life is a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good. And in August, it's Tabletop Month here at Extra Life. And on August 21st and 22nd, it's Tabletop Appreciation Weekend. So, tabletop gamers, come on down. The water's fine. Dig out all your favorite board games, role-playing games, card games, and come join us. Because if you fundraise $150 American in August, you will unlock this sweet, sweet set of Extra Life dice from our friends at Heartbeat Dice. And frankly, I want them. So please donate at the links below. Last year in 2020, over 43,000 participants at 113 countries helped over 10 million kids at 170 children's hospitals across Canada and the United States by raising over $17.4 million. And those numbers just keep getting bigger and better every year, but we can't do it without your help. So, if you would like to know more about Extra Life, or if you'd like to sign up yourself, go to www.extra-life.org. Or if you'd like to help me raise money for the Alberta Children's Hospital, you can do so at the links below or the link I just dropped in Twitch chat. So thanks for tuning in for tonight's installment of 100 Days of Gaming. I'll be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Mountain Time with another hour of mostly retro games. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, kids can't wait. Good night, everybody.